Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the ViV Business Builders Saturday morning Tech Blitz training. This webinar here is designed just as a weekly method of operation so that you guys can get into the cadence of just even for 1 hour on the weekends building your business. This business is super easy to build, but it's super easy not to build. And if we never take a priority, if we never take time, Shane's shaking his head. It's easy not to do. So if you guys get in the habit of Saturday mornings at 10, having your team come on and just 52 weeks in a row, you're just sending out some invites, booking your appointments for the week. It's what we call the weekly method of operation. So if at all possible, if you guys turn your cameras on, it's always good to see you. And just going to go through a little bit of a training here, and then we're going to get into the Blitz. And this is being recorded, so I will get this out to you guys for your teams as well. We're going to go over the different types of text blitzes, but the first thing I want to go over is a daily and weekly method of operation. And Jay, I want to chat with you, Mr. Jay Ray, because I think we need to set up a later presentation on Tuesday nights, like 9 o'clock Eastern or something like that, or maybe even 10 o'clock Eastern, something for the West Coast. But either way, guys, we have a Tuesday night, every Tuesday night for an hour, or even less than an hour. We present the business model, right? You guys can drive traffic. You can bring people that are interested. They can come to that webinar, and I explain the whole business model very clearly, very transparent. There's no fluff. There's no rah-rah. Nobody's trying to get anybody to do anything. It's just very transparent. People can ask questions, and they can get their questions answered, and we can help you guys build your team so you don't have to do that heavy lifting. You can just pique interest, bring them to Tuesday night. So that's one way to show the business. Another way to show the business model is you guys all have a 15-minute video that we recorded. Again, very transparent, very clear. That video will either pique somebody's interest or it won't. And if it doesn't, I would not pursue it anymore. They're not interested. They're not open-minded. Don't burn out trying to convince people to do something that they don't want to do. It's the biggest mistake in network marketing, by the way, right? That you think somebody's going to be really good at this, and you try to convince and convince and convince, and you burn out instead of talking to 10 other people and finding somebody that's open-minded. Does that make sense? So don't get caught in the trap of falling in love with a prospect because they're a realtor and they're crushing real estate. If they watch that video and they don't have interest and they don't want to get on the phone with one of us, they're not open, and that's okay. Follow up with them in 6 months. Put them up on a follow-up. So part of the weekly method of operation is Tuesday nights. We have a presentation at 7 o'clock Eastern. And again, I think I'm going to check with my man here. Maybe we'll get one going at 10 o'clock Eastern, which would be 7 o'clock PST. Do something a little later for the West Coast. The second thing we have is this, Saturday mornings. Now this here, you guys can replicate this yourselves. If you're in different time zones, you can get a few people together. You can get a text blitz going, and just all we're really doing is coaching you guys on what to say, and we're coaching you on a weekly method of operation, right? So Saturday mornings, my suggestion to you guys is to reach out to 30 people every single Saturday via text. Now, if you're brand new to this, this could be your mom and your brother. This could be people that you're just setting up phone calls, and I'll explain the difference. But if you do this for the next 52 weeks, this 1 hour a week, you will have a thriving business 12 months from now, absolutely thriving. The common mistake that people make is they start into this type of business. They reach out to a couple people. They haven't worked on their skills, and they get frustrated. My suggestion to you, if you're new, is give this a 12-month shot. Right? There is no business in the world that you can just give it a 1 month shot or a 2 month shot. You wouldn't open up a restaurant that's like, well, if it's not working in 2 months, I'll just eat the 200 grand, right? Think of this as a business. You guys are in a business, and because we're in cell phones, internet, cable, we have commercial, this is way different than traditional network marketing. Everybody's got a cell phone, everybody's got to get internet. You just need to get good at your skills. How do you pique interest, show the right video, just a little bit of a method of operation, and you will be just absolutely rocking and rolling. So Tuesday nights, Saturday mornings, those are 2 hours during the week. And then depending on how fast you want to go, my model, my personal model, is I book 3 to 5 appointments a week, 3 to 5 half-hour appointments, right? So I'm talking about a 5-hour-a-week business model, right? Now think about that. Now that simple methodology has made me the top recruiter in the whole company until Whitney showed up. But love it, right? I mean, she's a beast, and it's what we hope for. But what I'm telling you is this is like the fifth thing I do. This is not my main thing or the second thing. You can build this on the side, but you have to have pockets of time on your calendar where this is what I'm doing. This is the most priority Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. This is the most priority Tuesday night at 7. I have Tuesday night at 7 blocked out infinitely. And I don't care if I have a $10 million deal closing in another company, it's not happening Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Does that make sense? Because you can have multiple businesses, but you have to make this, well, I shouldn't say, if you want to be successful in this, you have to make this a priority for 15 minutes a day, or 1 hour on Tuesday night, or 1 hour on Saturday morning. It won't work if you try to do it when it's convenient, and neither will anything else. You know, try to be a realtor when it's convenient. Try to open up a restaurant when it's convenient. Try to do anything when it's convenient. You're going to fail. So this is not a network marketing thing. What I'm teaching you here is a multiple revenue stream methodology, right? If somebody says, well, I'd like to be 100%, you know, I don't do anything, let's do it 100%. They don't know what that means. You can't do 10 things for 40 hours 100%. I can be 100% for 15 minutes in this revenue stream and then switch gears into something else. Does that make sense? So you can be 100% 15 minutes a day and crush this business and then do half-hour appointments here and there. All right, the next thing, guys, if you want to be successful in this business, and I'm assuming you do, you got to register for the September Summit. It's in your back office. We only do one event a year. This company doesn't have like, you know, dozens of hotel meetings all over the place. They don't have a lot of things that suck your time, but we do have the summit. It's in September and it's in your back office. Make sure you register for that. Make sure you're heading to that. It's the only thing we have once a year for this company. So make sure you register for that. And the last thing I'm going to go over here, guys, as far as methods of operation, methods of operation. For those, this is for people that want to get to 5 and 6 figures a month in income. This is not for everybody. And not everybody wants to get there. Some people are just looking to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, and that's absolutely fine. That's most people, actually. But for those of you that are looking to make this a serious piece of your income, you're going to want to go to the GoPro Mastery in December. It's non-negotiable. If you want to get to 5 figures or higher, you got to align your actions and your beliefs. You have to go train with people that are earning that. Now, some of these people there are earning 5 figures a day in network marketing, over $1 million a month. So we go there. This is a once-a-year thing. It's in December, plenty of time. If you're interested in going to that, you can message me here, email me. I'll put my phone number in here or something. I have a bunch of tickets for that, and there's a whole bunch of us already going. Again, this is for people that are just really looking to get to that higher level. Let me, I'll put my phone number in here. So if you have interest and you don't have my contact, just text me. Say I'm interested in going to GoPro. We bought a whole block of tickets. Normally the tickets are $450. We bought a block, so I have them for $260, but they're going very, very fast. And again, that's just for people that are really looking to make this a serious revenue stream. All right, guys. So that's the entire business model. That's a weekly method of operation. We go to training events once a year. We get on the trainings, right? It's just a very simple business model. And that'll help you guys blow up your businesses if that's what you're looking to do. In network marketing, there's only 4 things you need to do. There's not 100 things. On a daily basis, there's only 4 things, like 15-minute blocks. If you want to be successful, you want to study something for your craft, something for network marketing. I suggest Eric Worre's GoPro. He's got a book called GoPro, or it's MP3s or Audibles. Networkmarketingpro.com. If you're going to do one thing inside of network marketing, get Eric Worre's book called GoPro. Get the Audible, listen to it in your car, just loop it for the first 12 months. I listened to it over 100 times in my first, I think 6 or 8 months when I was brand new. And that one book will give you the basic skills on how to talk about it, how to educate, how to run the business, your mindset, things of that nature. So I would get the book GoPro, or get the MP3s, or go to networkmarketingpro.com. If you go to networkmarketingpro.com, you can get the free book. You get on his mailing list. He gives you free videos, training, all the training you could ever want for network marketing, and that'll get you guys up and running. So study for your craft. Number two, you want to study for your mindset. Now, this is not a network marketing thing. This is a business 101 thing. All right. If you're new into business, especially if you're an employee somewhere, there's a whole different mindset for business, right? There's a whole separate mindset for business. And you want to be constantly raising your level of awareness. And I'll give you an example. Somebody earning $50,000 a year, they're not earning $50K a year because that's what they want to do. They're earning $50K a year because that's what they're aware of doing. Does that make sense? It's a level of awareness. Same thing with somebody earning $100K a year or $100K a month. Somebody earning $100K a month, they're not earning that because that's what they want. They're not aware of how to earn 7 figures a month. Everything is levels of awareness. So if you guys are interested in raising your level of awareness and mindset, I'm going to post a link here. This is entry level, something called the Matrix Mindset Academy. It's 67 cents a day. It is the it's the most affordable thing I know of out there in the whole world to raise your awareness in mindset training. And you can use this for family, fitness, health, wealth, love, business. It's not a network marketing thing. It's a mindset thing. Does that make sense? So study your craft, study your mind. Those are two things. Those are both 15 minutes a day. And the next thing is to take action, right? You got to do the thing that's going to lead to the result. And the one thing we do in Vive or any company is you have to prospect. There's no shortcuts to this, especially if you're new. You have to reach out to people. And you want to set a goal of reaching out to 5, 10, 15, 20 people a day, whatever it is. But you don't want to be 0 people a day, right? 0 people a day compounded over 365 days is still 0. 1 person a day is 365 people. Think about that. Just 1 person a day compounded, right? 5 people is almost 2,000 invites. 5 people I can do in 5 minutes a day. Just shooting a text. Hey, I was thinking of you, Jay. Listen, I got something I want to run by you. Can we get on a quick phone call? We're going to go into the language here, but we teach very, very short, peak interest, get on a phone call, get on a Zoom, check out this video, things of that nature. Does that make sense, guys? So what I want you guys to do right here and right now is figure out how many people you're going to reach out to a day, because that's it. That's the deal. We can do social media posts. We can do attraction marketing, thing of that nature. But the most effective thing we can do is personally reach out to people and just say, hey, I got something I want to run by you. You're in real estate. It may be a fit, maybe not, but it's worth checking out. Some simple language. We're going to go over the language here too. So if you don't have that number, then you're not in business. And I hate to be so blunt, but that's the deal. If you have a job, you work 8 to 5. You don't maybe show up one day, maybe not the next day. You don't make your own hours. If you're an employee, you're doing what somebody else is telling you and earning them money. So what I'm suggesting is that you treat this as a job for yourselves. What hours are you open in your business every day? Does that make sense? And again, guys, it doesn't matter to me if you do this or not. I'm just trying to help you to get some business efficiencies and help you guys succeed, because I can promise you it's not the business model. It's not the business model. It's going to make it right. We're talking, everybody has cell phones. Everybody has internet. Every 18-year-old kid in the country has internet and cell phone. So our business model, we don't have to get educated on selling essential oils or chemistry of a product. There's no education here. Everyone already has what we're doing. They have the cell phone. I don't have to convince them to use that. I don't have to convince them to use internet. I don't have to convince them to use electricity. I just need to get good at neutralizing their mind and saying, hey, I got something that can help you out. Does that make sense, everybody? So it's not the business model, I promise you. It's the person looking in the mirror. And if you keep showing up for these trainings, you'll get the skills. And if you follow our advice here. All right, so let's get into the tech splits part of it itself. When we're reaching out to people, you have hot market, warm market, cold market. Now, everybody here has siblings and close friends, right? A couple of siblings and parents and close friends. That's your hot market. Those people, you can pretty much tell them, hey, I'm stopping by, or let's get on a call, or you need to watch this video. You can tell them that you have something that's going to help them. Just trust me on this one. You can really lean on the relationship, right? This is called relationship marketing. So in this business, guys, it's super simple. There's 4 steps. you sign up and become a pro member. You enter your own bills. Now, I look in my back office and I see people that have not even entered their own bills. So if you guys have people in your teams that are at 0 or they're at 20 points, then there's a communication breakdown. If people are not entering their own bills, then something got lost in translation. You're going to waste your time and their time if we don't get them to understand that one step. That make sense? So step 2 is enter your own bills. Go through the process. Become a customer. Right? Now, if you don't have your own bills, go to your mom, go to your friends, go to your brother, something like that, but enter some bills, right? So that's step 2. Step 3 is reach out to a few people, the people right around you. Our goal is to get to 30 customer points. As a pro consultant, you automatically have 20. If you enter your own bills, you're going to have 22, 3, 4, 5 points. Talk to 2 or 3 people. Roll up your sleeves, go to their house, get on a Zoom, get on the phone. I wouldn't just blast your link out. You're not going to have you're probably not going to have a lot of success with just blasting your link out. Hey, check this out and sign yourself up. I know some people do that. Personally, I get on a Zoom. I close the deal. They send me their bills. I upload them. I hold their hand. We only need a few customers, guys. We only need a few customers to get past 30 points. Not a hard thing to do. And then step 4 is repeat. Show other people. Send a text. Hey, Bill, what's happening, man? Listen, are you still in the tool business? I got a business idea I want to run by you. I'd love to jump on a Zoom. I'm not sure if it's a fit or not, but I'd love to catch up and see what you're doing anyway. Would Monday night, Wednesday night, or Friday night work best? You guys see how that works? So there's a lot of things that when I'm reaching out to somebody, showing the business, I will relate that to what they're doing. Hey, Shane, are you still doing electrical work? You still an electrician? I got a business idea I want to run by you. I'm not sure if it would be a fit, but it's definitely worth checking out. Love to catch up. Can we get a coffee Monday, Wednesday, or Friday? Right? So what I personally do, guys, and you'll find your own model. Personally, I get people on Zoom. That's what I do. And I press play on the video and I show them the business model, answer questions, and I'll do an upline call with somebody else, right? I know people that are having a lot of success. The team down in Texas, they're just texting, hey, I got something I want to buy you. Check out this 15-minute video. Hey, Jay, maybe you could come on and let us know what you guys are doing because you guys are rapidly growing, and I think you're using that method. Is that correct?
Yes, to a point. We do use the text or the messaging a little bit. Me personally, I try to bring awareness in or to alert somebody and then get on the phone with them directly.
Gotcha.
I don't personally carry on a conversation, if all possible, through text and messaging. What I'm asking for right away is a time to call them and so they can hear my emotion.
Gotcha.
That's what works for me.
Okay, so you're calling them and saying, hey, I got a business idea I want to buy you, and then you're giving them the link?
Yeah, well, we're sending them a video. That's
what I mean, sending them a video, yeah.
Which is best. Sometimes I give them a link depending on their time frame or their schedule. If they start telling me, oh, well, I'm busy doing this and I'm doing that, then I set up an appointment with them to when they can watch the video, and then I send them the video usually 5 to 10 minutes early. And tell them, okay, I will be calling you in 45 minutes or 1 hour or whatever, in case they need to pause or run the video through again. And then I set up a connect call right after that and call them with Whitney or you or somebody on a 3-way call right after that.
Yep. So you guys hear that? So he's treating this like a business. He's setting up an appointment. If he can't do it personally, he will give them a video link, but he sets an appointment. So, okay, when can you watch it? If I was to send you a presentation, when could you watch it? If I would you? So he's setting up professional appointments. One of the biggest mistakes. What's that?
And one thing I've really learned, when you use the word appointment, people take you a little bit more serious. If you message somebody, hey, I need to talk to you, and then you call them and you say, hey, I got something I want to run by you, but when can you take a look at it? They don't take you as seriously, is if you say, I would like to set up an appointment with you, because whenever you say that word, they know that you're serious and they know that you mean business.
Yeah. But guys, I want you to understand something. Jay's only been in this business a couple of weeks, and he's already promoted 320. He's right there up to promoted 320. He's sponsored a dozen people and using this methodology, but he's not 10 years in this business. He's like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something. So this is how
Amanda
you
wanted
start
to
your
mention
business,
something too.
What's that, bud?
Amanda wanted to mention something too.
Oh, hey, Amanda.
Hey,
what's
everybody.
up?
So something I learned when I was in training for life insurance was if you're not treating it as a business, people aren't going to take you seriously. You want to set your parameters and set up appointments, because if you have to go to the doctor, you set an appointment to go see the doctor. They're a professional, right? If you have to set up an appointment to go see a dentist, an attorney, whatever it is, if you are not treating your business and yourself as a professional, then people aren't going to see you as that.
I love that. Love that. Words of wisdom right there. I love it. All right, guys. So there's a few different ways you can do this, but ideally you're going to pique their interest either with a text or a phone call. Right? And so what works well for me is that, hey, Bill, how you doing, man? Are you still in, blank daycare? Are you still a stay-at-home mom? Are you still laid off? Did you just get out of the military? Whatever they're doing is whatever they're doing. Personally, I relate it to what they're doing, though. It neutralizes their mind. And then when you say, I have a business idea I want to run by you, they're thinking, okay, it has something to do with what I'm already up to. And it does, by the way. Think about this. Our business, it does have to do with real estate. It does have to do with being a stay-at-home mom. It does have to do with being unemployed. Because every one of those people has a cell phone. So this is not like, again, nothing wrong with essential oils. I'm just saying, if you're selling essential oils, it's a niche, right? My electrician's probably not going to want essential oils. I'm really going to have a hard sell on that one. My homeowners, the people I build multi-million-dollar homes for, I'm not going to go to them with my essential oils. It's just a conflict. But they do have electricity. They do have cell phones, internet, and there's no conflict with what we're doing here. Does that make sense, guys? So if you're coming from other companies or product-based network marketing, I want to really highlight the differences here. We just need to be honest and transparent and go to work. All right. So what Jay does there is he piques interest, gets in front of the video somehow, and then he lines up a three-way call, an upline call, or what they're calling a connect call. If you guys are new, and even if you're not, some of my leaders from years ago, I said, we got to get back to basics. I said, use me, use your upline. Let us do the heavy lifting, right? So when somebody watches the video, you can say, what did you like best? What I'd like to do next is get you on the phone with my business partner. He or she can help explain the compensation. Very, very key there, guys. He or she can help explain the compensation a little better, because whatever it is, everybody wants to understand how you get paid. So that's why I'm saying that. If I just say, hey, let's get on the phone with my business partner, they're thinking what is this, a high pressure deal? What's going on? But if you say, let's get on the phone with my business partner, they can help answer your questions and explain the compensation. I'm still not sure if it's a fit or not, but that would be the next logical step. See the difference there, guys? You want to let them know why they might want to get on a phone call with this person. Make sense?
Hey, Brian.
Hey, what's up, Brian?
So I have been told before, hey, okay, just do the connect call yourself. And I personally don't like doing that. And for the reason is because I want to show duplication.
Exactly.
Am I capable of doing a connect call? Yes, I am. But the person that I'm trying to bring in might not be capable of doing their own connect call. So that shows them duplication. It also shows them a team atmosphere and how we all work as a team to build a business. So those two things are very, very, very key when it comes to trying to get a three-way call on or a connect call on to help people build their own business.
Yeah, you guys get what Jay's saying? I've done this before too. I'll just be transparent with people. I'll say, listen, the way this business works is we're a team. And I'm going to show you how this works. I'd like to get on the phone with one of my business partners. I could actually explain everything to you, but I want to show you that you have a team of people that all you really got to do is pique interest, press play, and then get one of us on the phone. I've actually said that to people, just radical transparency. I want to show you how this team works to help you build your business. And then they'll get on the phone call. So transparency and honesty is where it's at. We don't need to make anything up. I like what you said there, Jay. So So if you guys are new, make sure you're using those three-way calls as part of the system. Now, when you start to build a team like Jay is, I'm not the source anymore. Jay is now the source for his team. So there is a time when you are the kind of the source of information for your team. But when you're doing your own personal prospecting, you don't want to be the source. You want to be pressing play and pointing to another resource. That's a really good point, guys. All right, let's do this, guys. We got about a half hour left here. Let's set a goal of reaching out to 30 people. And the mindset behind this is just open up your phones. Don't overcomplicate it. And when you open up your phone, you go to your phone book, guess what? Every single one of those people has a phone. So every single one of them can be a customer. This is not complicated. And if you're new, you should only be reaching out for customers. Until you get past 30 customer points, I would just single-handedly focus on getting some customers. Friends and family, mom, brother, sister, roll up your, I don't care if you're going to go put someone in a headlock, like the customer thing, we need to do that. Because that's where you're going to get your bonus. You want to hit that fast track bonus. And you guys that are leaders, you want everybody in your team hitting those bonuses. That's the model. They get a $150 bonus. They get all their money back, right? They've kind of completed that first step. And now we can start showing people the business model, and then we help them do the same thing. Those of you guys that are leaders, and I've done this too, if you're brand new and you're a little nervous about the customer thing, we will help you on those first customer calls as well. I'm happy to get on the phone with anybody's mom or brother or sister and explain the customer side of it. And so is everybody here. I see Jill, I see Warner, I see Joe, I see Bill, I see Ivan. I mean, actually everybody here could do this, every single person. So whoever is your upline, they can also help you to get some customers too. So let's open up our phones, guys. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to reach out, and I'm going to reach out to 30 people, book some appointments for the week. This is what I do every Saturday. If anybody has any questions on what to say, you can just unmute yourself and ask away. All right, guys. So I also recorded this, and we're going to get this training out because there was some good training in front of this. All right, so I'm going to start. Go ahead, Ivan.
One quick question. I have someone that's asking me right now, is Vive on the Better Business Bureau, are they registered with Better Business Bureau?
You know what? I need to check on that because the Better Business Bureau, I believe you have to be in business for 2 years, and we haven't been yet.
Yeah, they're not on.
Yeah, so I don't think we're even eligible to be.
Okay, thank you.
I know for my own company, we had to wait 2 years. You have to be in business for 2 years before you can even register.
Got it. Okay.
Hey, Brian, I got another quick question. How you doing?
Hi, bud.
So you mentioned earlier the 15-minute video. I'm not sure which one. I mean, we got the 2-minute one. We got a lot of videos, but which one?
Yeah, I will. So this is what I'm doing. I'm glad you mentioned. I'll put this in the chat right now. Just give me a second. Matter of fact, I'll put both of them. I'll put the 2-minute and the 15-minute because when somebody's brand new, these are the only 2 videos that I suggest that they use. Let's see.
And they're both in your email you keep sending us out of all the steps that we do. They're both
Correct.
in there as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if you guys don't have that. So here is a 15-minute business presentation video. And our whole team down, like the whole West Coast team, that's all they're using.
Is that the one you did?
Yeah, it's just,
okay, good.
you know, pick one video. But what I don't want people to do when they're brand new is look in the back office at 50 videos and get confused.
Yeah, I was thinking the share center too, because they've got a bunch in there, you know. That you can,
yeah, but even that, if you sponsor new people and you point people back there, they're going to get confused. Which one do I use?
Yeah.
And then you're going to be going back and forth, wasting both your time, right? So brand new people, guys, there's the business video. And I'm going to give you a 2-minute customer video. And these are the only 2 videos you need to use initially. Once you get up and running, and as you start learning, you can get into the back office. You can look about commercial. You can see all the landing pages. You can get into ClickFunnels. We have a hyperlinked affiliate links, and we have a robust back office. But if you're brand new, I don't want you getting confused. 2 videos. Just start piquing interest, getting customers. Then we can show people how to do the same thing. Go ahead, Bill.
Would it make sense to forward your email that has all those hyperlinks that shows the fast track, shows the 2-minute, shows the 15, shows Tuesday night, shows Saturday morning?
Yeah, I can resend that right now to you guys. Just trying to think of the best way.
Yeah.
What's that, Bill?
For anybody new that didn't get that email, it has all those hyperlinks right in there for, is it a customer, is it business? Your
Well, let me
Tuesday
ask
night,
this.
Saturday morning.
Who is new that does not have that email? Either raise your hand or unmute yourself. Does anybody not have that fast start email?
I don't think I got it. Was it the one that tells you how to get into the app for pro members?
No,
Kimberly,
no. We have a fast start email. It's just an email with about half a dozen links.
Oh,
to it.
okay. No, I have that one. I haven't
Okay.
gotten the one for to get on that app or whatever. And I've emailed down to support and I don't, as of yesterday, I hadn't gotten a response yet, but I emailed them the day before. So maybe they got back to me since then.
Okay, yeah. For anybody new, we do have the outreach app, and I don't want you to worry too much about that. When you first signed up, you actually got an email from Vive, but we get like 6 emails, so you might have missed it. There's an email from Vive that you get that teaches about the outreach, but I don't want you to think like you have to have that before you can go to work. I don't even use it. It is a very good tool. My system, I just text people and I don't need to track it because I'm very good at getting people on the phone. But I don't want you guys to get hung up on that. Don't think you need that to start. We are going to have a company-wide training on that very soon. I think this month. So hang tight. You'll see stuff in your back office. If you have it, great. If you don't, just don't worry about it. Don't get hung up on that. Okay.
And Brian, most of the people on our team, from Whitney down, that text that's got the 6 links, we've been sending it via text, and it's also in our Facebook group and our Telegram group, guys.
Okay.
So that's exactly what Brian's talking about.
Well, can you do this, Jay? Can you copy that text and put it in the chat? Are you able to do that? Or you know what? If not,
I'll do it. I have it right here. This is Whitney. I'll do it real quick.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, guys. So the goal is 30. The goal is 30. Start opening up your phones, reaching out to people. Here's the mindset behind it too. When you're in the text blitzing mode on a Saturday, or if you have a half hour a day or 15 minutes a day, here's what I want you to do. Open up your list, which is just your phone. I want you to text 30 people straight without responding. I want you to think about this. Just the action item is to just text 30 people straight, piquing interest. Wait until you're done all 30. Stay in the mode of just contacting, piquing interest. You're an electrician, you're a plumber, you're a realtor, you're a stay-at-home mom. I thought of you. Customers, just boom, 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 right? It's a high-impact efficiency thing. If you start answering right away, you're probably only going to get like 5 texts out. It'll just start distracting you, get pulled all over the place. So trust me when I tell you this, we teach business efficiency all over the world in corporations to people that are multimillionaires. You want to stay in the task of what you're doing. Does that make sense? And this is why we can be very highly effective. We can take an hour and reach out to 30 people, and then you start answering. People are going to get back to you at all different times. And you can start booking appointments, Monday here, Tuesday there, Saturday here. I got to book an appointment with my upline, get on a call here. Does that make sense, guys? So stay in the mode here. And we got about, like I said, another 25 minutes. I want you guys to really see if you can hit 30 invites. And I'm going to shut up now and let you guys go to work.